Hard Audio Cables presents the Cream Team Dream Stream. Kevin Pereira, Kassem G, and Fiona Nova welcome you to the Cream Team Dream Stream.
Start talking to chat.
I'm gonna start. Okay, hey chat.
Hey guys, welcome.
Do you hear and do you see? Wait, also let me
know when we're good, and I'll give us a clean intro.
Okay. We're just doing a little.
Can you guys actually hear Cass and Fiona?
Do we sound like shit?
Do they sound like absolute shit?
We hear you guys. Okay, they hear us.
Then I think that means we go live.
I think we're good.
I think we have no choice but to go live.
I think we can go live and show what's happening here.
Yeah, let's
jump to the wide.
Let's take it to the wide.
Let's take it to the wide shot real quick. Wait,
I have to reframe everything because now it's at such a low resolution.
Okay, that's fine. I mean, that's fine. I think, to me, okay.
Oh wait, that's wrong. I'm doing.
I gotta tell you, the lighting on me looks great.
You look good, Cass.
Lighting on me looks great.
It's fine for now.
God.
Here's what I've got to say.
It's a good look. It's a good look. We're in a set.
Yeah. And this is flawless. This is a flawless look.
Flawless. Welcome to the Cream Team Dream Stream right from our Airstream.
Yes.
This is our first ever video podcast. You guys that are here are watching us figure it out as we go. Case has been in the back. He looks like he's stuck in a...
Your legs.
They look like tippy toes.
No, your legs, you're just like...
I'm scrunched.
You're so scrunched.
I'm scrunched. It's on...
The mics are a bit low. Okay.
Mics are a bit low.
This is so small. Okay,
Honestly, it's fucked up.
It's so good. I think this is great.
This has dope potential, Dr. Cool says, and I agree. Listen, I've used this Airstream in an old video podcast I had years ago on my YouTube channel. I almost sold this thing, but I was like, no, let's hang on to it.
Yeah.
Or I couldn't find a buyer.
You couldn't find it.
And I was like, let's hang on to it. It's like already done up on the inside. It's completely restored and vintage, and it's got a nice look. It smells like the 1950s.
Here, Cass, let me give them an actual look real quick.
Yeah, give them a look.
Here, first I have to fix everything because the resolution of the stream is, I think, at 480p right now.
I mean, it looks fine.
I've been making threats to run to a Best Buy, and they keep telling me I don't have to. But
it's just we've already taken so long. Look,
we've
guys,
taken so long.
This setup that we have going on is pretty. Here's the real look. It's real tight.
It's gonna get so much better each week. Each week it's gonna get so.
Oh, it's 648p actually, guys. We're practically, and then we got this hot.
Everyone's like, it looks
really
alright. It's 648p is like, honestly, if this was 12, 15 years ago, that would have been fantastic.
All right.
The mics are a little reverb. Well, there are 3 of them.
So
I'm starting to think me and you might not need to have our own mics because of these are condenser like.
They're like all over.
I don't know.
Well,
okay, chat. Let's do a test. How do we sound? Okay, unplug yours. I'm gonna put this right here.
Okay. Okay, there might be a. Oh shit!
Oh fuck!
Shit!
Oh shit!
Fiona sounds good.
Okay. Does both of our audio get worse or better?
Is it better or worse now?
Because now we only have the one. Fiona sounds fine. The rest sound reverb. Lower.
That actually sounds better.
That actually sounds better.
It's better. Okay, I think it's because these mics are meant to.
Well, thank fucking God, because we just need one mic. At least we have some space.
There's very little room.
Honestly, thank God. The less we can have.
If it's
Jesus.
Get these pop things out of here. Get these pop filters.
Hold on. Okay.
Get it fucking
go. I gotta. It's gotta go. Okay.
You feel free to pop.
Okay.
Feel free to pop your T's.
All right. What?
Pop your P's and T's.
Okay.
I can keep playing circus music if that helps too.
Yeah, maybe keep the circus music playing. I'm discovering new things every time. I keep hitting my head on this fucking lamp.
Yeah. Fuck. I just got caught on the window. Okay. This This is what your Patreon dollars are going to. Your Patreon dollars
It'll
are
get
tied
better.
up. We just took some of your Patreon money and bought 2 monitors. We found the cheapest monitors we could on Amazon. They were $80 a piece, so those are going to be coming in. So we'll have a monitor. Case has a monitor.
Right.
We're using 2 of the cameras we had for our 24-hour live stream. We're using 2 of those. We're using a Sony from you or
no,
Case. Case has provided 2 cameras.
Case, and then also there's a the zoom camera that's your camera. Your angle right now is in the middle.
Okay.
Is blocking me.
Good.
In the wide. So.
I'm giving a shout out here in the chat to Case Blackwell, who's been trapped in here for the last 3 hours, or maybe longer, getting this stuff working and on. And
yeah, it's been
we
really.
appreciate you.
I mean,
Nothing like this wide shot with a fucking stand. Right in the middle. This is great.
I gotta just make sure all these layers work again.
Wow. Oh, and then there's Kevin. Wow, look at that. Case, what an amazing transition. The cream
It's really
transition's
beautiful.
Good.
It was who made the art, the filters? It was you?
I just made that little transition because someone sent me a graphic.
Oh,
cool.
amazing.
Obviously, Clobber in Time, the creator of our logo, has a Redbubble store you guys should check out. But we are, as you see, have some new graphics and overlays that we're using. Entity, thank you for the 5 subs.
Yes, for the 5
Thank you so
subs.
much. You fucking, god damn it, you're the fucking best. Gnome Pro gifted a sub to Sabrici. Gnome Pro gifted another sub. Kevye West resubscribed for 3 months. Entity gifted a tier 1 to Big JW91. Gnome Pro gifted a sub to Dinah Drake. Turbo Dad Kisser resubscribed. He says, I am so fucking hard. CV loves you with the 100 biddies. That was 4 hours ago. Okay. Radmir. Oh, damn. This is great for my Twitch career. Look at this. Radmir with the 5 subs. We're going to be switching off every week. Me, Fiona, and Case's channel will all be doing the Cream Team Dream Stream from each of our Twitch channels. That way we'll all get the love. And if you've just been gifted a sub by somebody that's in the chat, use your sub daddy. Thank them in the chat. This is so nice. Daggett, thank you for the gifted to William Freeman.
So I'm gonna start only looking at Discord now.
Okay. If you guys don't already visit our Discord, you should, because that's where we're gonna be doing part 2 of this. That's for our Patreon members. The second half of the stream, the good hour, will be on Patreon.
But in terms of like. Because we're gonna have Discord during the VOD. You're gonna see the Discord. I guess. Do you see the Discord already?
Yeah,
Case?
the Discord.
Discord is down there.
Yeah.
Street Marine, thank you for the gifted subs. Xander, thanks for the Entity. Thanks for giving Xander a gifted sub. You guys are incredible. Bry Westwit with the 5. Thank you guys. Holy smokes! That's really nice. Thank you so much. Appreciate you guys.
I swear I had this set up so beautifully, chat. And now,
big thanks for giving a sub out. We are, you guys are watching us figure it out. Hopefully next week we'll have some new stuff. The stands won't be in the way. We've got some like little camera arms. I guess it is, these little zoom cameras, even though we didn't like them for the 24-hour stream, are going to actually be perfect for this.
They're perfect for this. However, my camera is horrendous quality. I don't know why.
Yeah, we have literally the same camera.
It might be. Is it the light? Is it the light?
Could be the light.
You look like you were arrested on an episode of Cops.
It's
like
hard to
Florida.
cut to yours.
What?
It's not doing you justice.
Yeah, what's going on here?
Yeah,
but in the wide view, you look great.
Oh, thank you, Kay.
And in this wide, you're very visible.
What dropped? What was that?
There's honestly no way to know. It's the XLR.
Okay.
It's fine. Dr. Cool, thank you for the 5 gifted. Thanks, guys. Oh, I didn't know it was going to be like this. Shaka, thanks for gifting a 1 month to Fight Naked Music.
Yeah.
You guys, dude, this is great. So happy.
Yes.
I'm so happy we did this on my channel. This is great.
Yeah.
But you're blacker, Cass. You would be arrested. That's true. Yeah, this is true. I am as the blackest member of the Cream Team.
It just keeps
I'm
going.
glad the lighting
It just
is okay
keeps
with
going. Yeah.
Well, I mean,
I did balance it for your skin tone specifically.
Right. Specifically, mine was washed out to really make a point.
Yeah. I wanted you to look green, actually.
Okay.
I like every time I adjust my legs.
Yeah.
I'm potentially affecting 4 to 5 pieces of equipment.
Yeah, which is fine. And Yael keeps posting this horrendous picture of me.
In the Discord.
Yeah, I hate that. So thanks.
I actually like that. It makes you more appealing to me.
Oh, okay.
This angle is, you guys can't even see it, but this angle is completely useless, so I'm going to replace it with an overhead cam.
Okay, great. I mean,
The angle on you?
No, the one on the air. It's funny to me that this isn't an Airstream, but I need to show off how cramped this space
Maybe
is.
it should just be super wide.
Oh, yeah, that's true. If I pull
Like
this
the
back even
whole
more.
Airstream, so people know that we're actually in my backyard.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're on your backyard. The destructive one posting a picture out of all of us. Kevin, you're the blackest one. Okay.
not true.
So this is the first video podcast
Sponsored
sponsored by Heart Audio Cables, as usual. We do need
James,
to
if you're in the
put-
chat, we will get we're just in the middle of putting our overlays in there. We're gonna get the Heart Audio
We're gonna
graphic
get so
on
much,
there.
so much.
Oh, I did download that.
The Heart
Yeah.
Heart Audio is a sponsor of this, as well as the Patreon. You guys are, we have a sticker there. If you guys are looking for a new XLR cable, new interconnect cable, a bunch of these 3.5 millimeter cables, headphone replacement cables, and you don't want to spend a ton of money, but you want a high quality cable, up until now there hasn't been a lot of options. Well, guess what? A member of our cream team, our very own Creamy, James at heartaudiocables.com, has a business that he makes and sells high quality cables right here in the US of A, in Tyler, Texas. And he is a supporter. He is the reason we are still around.
Yes, literally.
And we're so happy to have Heart Audio as a continued sponsor here at the Cream Stream, and we want to let him know that we
I'm adding
appreciate
that
him. And
source
we
so
are,
hard
and he's
right
adding the overlay right now.
Case.
Promo code will be
okay.
changing soon.
It will be changing soon.
To
Right now.
What
Kuio.
if Kevin comes back? I mean, you don't even need that.
I'm so glad I'm on the inside of that.
Yeah, you're not.
Huh?
You're not.
Okay.
You're not. Could you scroll down on the Discord because it's not scrolling? So if you
Son
do-
of a...
Yeah, no, you're fine, Case.
TastyZero is recording the Discord just
Just in case,
For him,
but
yeah,
we
but
have
he's-
it in the corner here, which I think is important.
It should be working now, supposedly. Allegedly.
And it is recording, right?
Let's double check that. That'd be bad if it wasn't.
let's double check
Just
it.
a double check.
Guys, you might want to do that intro one more time, guys.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, this is good.
Intro to the
No,
show.
just the whole thing. We're finally starting, guys. I swear, this is the start now.
This is the start.
Welcome to the first ever
Cream Team Dream Stream
live
from the
Airstream.
Airstream. Is it an Airstream?
I'm saying from the Airstream.
Okay, so it's the Cream Airstream.
There's a lot of rhyming, and we love that. That's why this was destined to be the Cream
Yes.
Team Dream Stream live from the Airstream. It's our
Airstream.
first official video podcast with the help of our Patreon members. We were able to put a little bit of money towards trying to replicate what we used to do in the vibe check.
Yeah, on Attack of the Show.
And we got some quotes for some studio time.
Yeah.
And we realized that
we're just not making enough money.
we don't make enough money to actually
don't
pay
have
a real
enough.
studio, but we make enough money to ask Case,
Beg
beg
Case to come in
Come
and
in.
help
and
set this up. Spend 4 hours of his life,
yeah.
his own precious life, to
Yes.
set this.
I could be talking to myself as various snap camera filters, right, guys? Right
That's
now, guys.
true.
This is a huge sacrifice.
That's
for me.
true. Case's stream is just a one-man show out of.
Let's cover up
Snapchat.
as much as Fiona as possible.
The what?
Cass, I don't know where the transparent Heart Audio cables is.
It is. We'll probably have to figure out for the next one. But as long as we have.
The screen is
Listen,
so crazy right now.
if you want to just crop it
Wait,
just so
I'm
it says
sorry.
Heart Audio Cables and
Look
just
at-
put it
Look
it
at
above
these
your
pictures.
cam.
Dude, the Discord
Yeah,
is
yeah,
so
yeah,
good right now. What is this?
That's you. It's a donkey's butt.
What?
Maybe like a.
I'll just put it here, guys.
The other Mike P
This
just.
seems right.
Jay Credible, thanks for the resubscribe. Shaka, thanks for gifting the tier 1 to Fight Naked Music. Appreciate you guys for the subs. You guys are my lifeblood, keeping me alive. You're the reason I wake up in the morning.
You're my blood.
So again, to recap, first hour will be here on Twitch. Second
Yes.
hour will be on Discord, and it'll be for our Patreon members. So if you aren't a member of the Patreon, patreon.com/thecream_team.
Okay.
You sign up to our Patreon, And then you link your Patreon to our Discord, and then you have access to special channel. You get a special role in the Discord of Saint Patron de la Crème. And that's where we'll be having the second hour, what I like to call the good hour. Although today, I don't know. I don't know what I have no idea. We have no run of show.
We have no run of show. Well, I'm happy we're live.
Me too.
Because it just, at a point I was like, oh, it might not happen.
Me and Fiona went to a Best Buy today.
We did have to drive to a Best Buy to get extra stuff, but we knew this was going to happen.
We knew.
No, I mean, run of show is we were also, while Case was, hard at work, we started watching a car chase that was happening about 5 minutes away from.
Oh yeah.
I love car chases, and then every time I go, Fiona, I want to watch this car chase. She's like, I can't.
I'm
and
scared.
then I show it to her, and then she's like,
It's just like, yeah, because it's like,
oh my god!
I think
just
I
got
don't.
into another. I think the woman is the one driving.
Yeah. Well, because here's the thing. To me, it's the ending I don't like.
That's the most fun
That's
part.
scary to me. That when the guns are out, the possibility of someone dying, that's when it gets too stressful for me. But the whole build up to it,
yeah,
I do enjoy it. But this one was interesting because this one was there was a car switch in the middle of the car chase. Like they switched cars. There was a friend waiting for them.
It was a pickup.
But they still consider it a carjacking. They actually think there were innocent people in there.
I don't know. I think they were all in on it.
Well,
I don't know.
I don't know anymore. But
it's the best. It is the best form of entertainment because it's engaging. It's live. You have no idea what's going to happen. If you tuned into my stream a week ago, you were with me when we watched a man die on stream. We watched a man exit a vehicle at 45 miles an hour, and he didn't die right then. I can't say he really died on my stream, but he died of injuries sustained from that on the way to the hospital or at the hospital later. But we all watched it live, and it was thrilling and sad, and it is the perfect entertainment because there is a crescendo at the very end.
I hate that. It's so stressful. But and also, if you guys are wondering, for those, if you're watching this and you don't know who we are, I doubt why, and also I doubt it. But if you,
reality TV,
it's there's a scrolling Discord. You can notice there's a scrolling Discord. If you want to join the Discord, it's the cream.team, and you can kind of hang out there with other creamies, join in on the fun, join in on the memes. Jesus.
Kaz is like the dude from Nightcrawler. That's right.
What do you mean?
You ever see Nightcrawler with Jake Gyllenhaal?
No.
It's about this guy who... You ever watch the news and then there was an accident, right?
Yeah.
There's always footage of the accident, right? Like people rolling people away on stretchers and ambulance.
Right.
But you ever think about who are the people that get that footage at like 4 a.m. or 3 a.m. or whenever it's happening? It's not necessarily the news people.
Right.
It's people that are contracted out or hired by the news, like Fox 11 or ABC. There are people whose job it is to be first, as close to the first on scene as they can, to film a car wreck or like the body bags being zipped up.
Interesting.
Yeah, and then they sell that footage to the morning news or the nightly news or whatever for a price because they are the only ones with that footage.
Yeah.
So there's a group of people that are running around from tragedy to tragedy. And that's kind of what the Jake Gyllenhaal. It's actually really good. It's a
Nightcrawler.
Nightcrawler.
Okay.
It's an excellent movie.
Okay. I'm down to check that out. Case, how are you feeling?
Case, what's it like over there? Can you tell us, give us your comfort level?
I started to realize my legs hurt really bad.
Yeah. Well, because
I should move.
Well, you've been sitting there.
So then
if you stood up right now, how quickly would we be off?
Everything would fall. There's so many cords, guys.
Yeah,
I'm
everything
surrounded by a pile of insane cords.
Right.
There's a mixer. There's all this shit over here.
Yeah.
And all these cords are running under me. It's maybe the worst setup. I'm also tall and very wide.
You have a long torso.
You're a lot of man.
Yeah, you have a long torso.
But I wouldn't change it.
This is tough for you.
I'm keeping every bit of mass that I have for as long as I can.
Yeah. Well, this is good. I mean, this is what the stream is about. I mean, this is what it is.
I just want a cam to cut to that shows how cramped it is.
I mean, I'm telling
cam.
you, if you have one here, in the corner here, you can really get everything.
If I cut to you and I play circus music for you, it really feels kind of horrific because of the lighting.
Can I see?
Please.
I don't know how I show you.
Well, I
You look
guess
at your
I'm
phone.
looking on the phone. Yeah, I guess I have to look.
Oh my
on
god,
the
in
phone.
the Discord, Fiona in whiteface.
Oh no! Why would you do that? Why would you put me in whiteface?
Oh, I
you're
can change
allowed
your-
to as a white person.
I could put you in a
Yeah.
totally different tone, actually.
But I'm not white.
Well, you're
Everything shall
the
talk.
whitest.
I'm the
person here.
whitest?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I don't think that's correct.
I'm
Huh?
just changing scenes right now.
What
That was
happened?
actually kind of normal. I think I might have fixed it, sort of.
Wait, what?
Oh,
Okay,
shit.
well now I gotta see.
The photoshops that are coming in at a furious pace in the Discord is really fun. It's really good.
Oh Jesus fucking Christ!
Careful, that's vintage.
It hurts.
It's vintage. Careful.
So what do I do?
Do you want? Yeah, there you go.
Okay, this is better.
Yeah. Before it looked like a dunce
Oh.
cat.
It look like a dunce hat.
I should bring Puffy Bear here, because he'll take up so much
Oh
unnecessary
my god!
space.
If you bring
For
Puffy
sound?
Bear,
No,
That
just
would
to
be
kind
perfect.
of be an extra
well, you
obstacle.
can lay on him. You can lay on Puffy
could lay on
Bear. You
Puffy
can lay
Bear,
on
yeah.
Puffy Bear because you wanted something for your back.
Yeah. I wanted to fill this area up as much as we can with too many things.
Yeah, I think that's great. Yeah. Okay. Well, so how are we feeling about this, guys?
I love it. I actually really like it in here. Once we clean it up, it'll be great. The sense of chaos, I think, adds to the frenetic energy of.
I mean, it
what it's like
always
to have all three of
does.
us together. It's really good.
It's always.
Do you guys want to know about the Airstream?
I do.
Sure.
This is a 1957 Airstream bubble. Okay, there was only a handful of these made, and they were only made for a couple years.
Okay.
This has VIN number 433. Now, does that mean it's the 433rd Airstream ever built? I don't know exactly, but that's what I tell people, which is
Okay.
kind of nice. It is a part of Airstream history. There aren't a lot of bubbles that are around. A lot of folks that are into Airstreams, caravan people, they are obsessed with this thing. Anytime I post it online, they want to know more, they want pictures, and they want all this. I overpaid for this by quite a large amount of money because I had no idea. And I just needed something quickly, but I wanted something cute, retro, and when I saw this, I was like, I have to have it. It was like the only one on eBay. And so I bought it. And then a month later, a guy drives it over from, I think, Louisiana, and drops it off in my backyard. And then this is where it has sat since 2017.
You've never used it.
Never used it because I will tell you this. I did not know that when you register these things, the cost of registering it is 10% of what you paid for it.
You have to still register it?
Yeah, if you want to take it on the road.
Oh.
And so I wasn't about to spend thousands of dollars on registration because this thing is essentially just supposed to sit in my backyard. But I do have, this is a piece of Airstream history. It's wonderfully, tastefully redone in certain parts, but it's mostly all original. It's like the original stove. This is the original thing here. It's been painted. This is the original this part. There's a new countertop, but it is a piece of Airstream history. Okay? And we should be lucky that we get to do our show live from it. All right, so
I need a slow zoom on Fee for when she's listening to you talk.
she doesn't care.
No, I do care.
I'm like, this
But I
is
do
like the fun
care.
part of Antiques Roadshow. I'm giving you like really cool. There's only so many of these. There might be like I don't know, a dozen of these.
I'm thinking about how I could decorate this place.
It's already decorated.
Well,
It doesn't
I just
need
feel-
you to know. It doesn't need
I feel like there's things we could
no,
maybe
you
change.
make this shit so gay. Like,
I
you
will
would-
make it
you-
look so good. It'll be clean
You're
and
telling me
nice.
you come up with something better?
No,
than,
this
like,
is cool.
Denali National
No, this
Park?
is cool. I'm thinking like, here we should have like first of all we need like a monitor raiser here so we could have another monitor here, which would be great. Clean. And then underneath we'll have like coasters
Yeah.
that we can then use here. Then the mic we can have it kind of set up here. It's I like setting things up.
Okay.
We
I
need a
think-
lot of anime figurines and like tons of LEDs.
Yeah.
Lots of colored light, just overwhelming colored lights everywhere.
Well,
and then
yeah,
tons
I'm
of
thinking
anime
like,
figurines.
how are we gonna really spruce this place up? What kind of LED lights are we gonna
Citrix,
have?
I have thought of that, by the way. I have thought about selling it to my brother or Ashley for $1. So this is I think it's the perfect place for us to be doing something like this. It's great for me, somebody who doesn't really leave the house, to
Right.
be able to walk into the backyard and do a pod.
Yeah.
And it just took somebody who kind of knew what he was doing with the cables and cords and cameras and things. And again, tip of the hat to Case over there.
I'm so sorry. Yael just posted them. Again, I don't like Feet Eye. No, I like Feet Eye.
Is that on Twitter?
It's just Yael posting it on Discord.
Okay,
No,
okay,
it's
yeah.
not on.
Well, he knows me.
Sometimes I feel like Lyle is
Yael
better
is.
friends with you than I am.
Well, what happened was I started.
I think Lyle is very
Yael.
funny, and I'm afraid he's slowly replacing me. Well, I don't know
I
about
mean,
that.
this is amazing.
Is that my Kanye cover?
Is this your Kanye cover? But to me, it's like the fourth R is lowercase.
Yeah,
So-
it's a nice touch.
It's really good. Yael is pretty funny.
Yael.
Yael. I follow Yael.
I follow Yael too.
Yeah.
Fidget objects, just like the vibe check. Yep, I got my fidget stuff. Got my slider here.
Yeah.
Fiona's been eyeballing my ring all
I do
day.
like it, but I have small fingers, so I need like a
Yeah.
small.
Yeah.
I need
feel-
like a small
I feel bad for
fidgeter.
your girlfriend.
Yeah. Well, come on.
Okay.
I don't think you need a big, thick finger.
Do I have?
You have a big. You have
Do I have
sausage.
fat fingers
You
too?
have, well, you have thick fingers.
Do you
Mine
think-
are like
No, you're just-
piano.
No, I have dancer's fingers.
You don't have
Point your,
dancers.
point your
fingers.
hands at the wide camera, and we'll see. If you both point your hands at it.
Ow.
Stop. It's vintage.
Honestly, Cass, your hands look pretty big. But look how big mine are, chat.
Yours is big.
Mine
You got
from this
big
angle, mine are
hands.
huge.
I have small, delicate fingers.
Yeah, I have long dancer's fingers.
It's not dancer. It's just.
Can you play piano, Cass?
No, absolutely not. I did try. It was my parents tried to like make me a cultured little boy, and
Yeah.
they tried to get some old lady to come give me piano lessons as a kid, and I was so bored by it.
What,
that
piano?
I refused. I generally have. I'm starting to realize in my older age that I have something. I have undiagnosed something. I think it's either autism, Asperger's, ADHD.
Well,
Because every time I watch like Love on the Spectrum, and I go,
no, well, yeah, that's. Right, yeah.
this is
Right.
What's weird
well,
about this?
Right. Well, we both have similar. We kind of grew up similarly with similar parents, and they don't believe in mental illness. They just think that
no.
they're not. They're never gonna have you diagnosed.
No.
So
No,
Yeah.
there's no such thing as diagnose. You just kind
you
of.
just kind of.
There's
deal.
no such
You
thing
deal.
as diagnosis.
No, there's no such thing.
There's
There's
no
no.
such thing?
There's no diagnose. It's just
Yeah.
get over it.
Yeah.
Which you're weak for needing for needing a diagnosis.
I see.
Yeah.
Grow up, man up.
The Sopranos season 1 view on therapy.
Well, yeah, but you do. I mean, we've noticed. We've talked about it. I mean, even now your fascination with fidget spinners and fidget toys. You have
soothes me.
two right now. You have two.
Yeah. I'm soothed.
You have two, and
And then I have to sleep to.
he has two right now in his hand.
I have to sleep to Bigfoot stories.
Yeah. Well, I
Eyewitness
mean,
testimony.
I saw you sleep.
What do you mean you saw me?
Well, I saw you sleep. You have no perception of anything happening.
Describe it.
Well, what do you
I
mean
didn't know
describe
that you
it?
saw me sleep.
Well, I saw
did
you when
see
we
me
were at
sleep?
Palm Springs. You had
Okay, yeah, I brought my sleep mask,
sleep mask.
Which
Did you
has-
have your headphones?
which has built-in headphones. The sleep mask. does.
Yeah, you just need complete.
Does that mean I'm autistic?
No, I mean it could possibly mean many things, but I just think that But we talked about it. I feel like there were moments when I thought maybe something would be wrong. Well, not wrong, but just something else is when you would just say things without
I do have two wolves inside me.
Yeah.
And they're both autistic.
Yeah. Well, you say things like you kind of
All
just.
right. Yeah, I say things. I get in trouble. I speak first, and then I think later.
Which I do as well.
Yeah, but I've gotten in trouble for it.
I know. Well, what you do is you kind of just say what it is, which is like I think it's it's regular. It's not like
I know, but I'm
weird-
almost 40, and like I want to
no,
be a
that's
dad, and I
still-
have to like figure it out. you know
Well,
what I mean?
it also might just be ADHD. I'm really bad at interrupting people. That's been something that I've been having trouble with. Interrupting, getting my thought in.
I never thought that about you.
Well, maybe because...
I just think you'd be like every other white girl I know.
Why white? What screams white about me?
I don't know. How about the fact that you're half white?
Okay.
Okay.
But I'm black.
And look at you in this lighting right now.
No, the lighting's fine now.
You're gray.
Okay. I'm not gray. I look good now.
This photo is
Wait, that photo is... That's
look
me
at
as a
Daedalus just
vampire.
put in the Twitch chat the Fiona Squint emoji. You look like a gray alien in this.
No, well, that's me squinting because the light was really bright.
Honestly, I thought I was abducted, and I opened my eyes and I saw that image.
Well, I was just squinting.
Fire in the sky, Fiona. It's white as hell. What happened to Case Cam?
Where's Case
Sometimes
Cam?
I like to hide.
Oh,
I
that's
can just sort of
sick,
hide
dude.
myself at will.
Wizard of Oz shit.
Chad, I can be here or I can be gone. And it's honestly if you offend me.
Well, so...
Can I talk to you guys about the controversy that happened to me in NoPixel?
Oh, you can.
Is that why you were at the police station today, giving a speech?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to see what you guys think about this, because
Okay.
this has been sort of... The chat has been mostly on my side about it, but I want an objective point of view of whether or not I did a very big faux pas, a little faux pas, or no faux pas.
Okay.
Okay, I'm playing a character. His name's Massimo Gossamer, soon to be officer. He's trying to be a cop, so he's hanging around the cop department. He's very aggressive. He loves Joe Rogan. He takes Onnit supplements, Alpha Brain. He was at the Capitol. He is like a Andrew Tate, Jordan Peterson guy. Okay? This is the character. The character was asked to put on a presentation of how to respect your coworkers. They asked me to put together a presentation for their morning meeting. Okay?
Because you're a cop.
Well, because they saw that I was having trouble being nice to people because he's very aggressive. So
Wait, so are you a police?
No.
Okay.
I'm the mechanic.
You? Oh, okay. You're the mechanic at the police
station. They let me
station.
hang around in hopes that I can be a cop one day.
Okay, yeah. You're climbing the ladder.
So I'm still on rung 1 of the ladder.
Right.
So I put together a presentation, and the presentation was 5 steps to respecting your coworker. And the first slide was, and this was the sort of tone for the rest of them, was like, the jokes were like, respect everyone equally, parentheses, even the weaker genders, all misspelled, you know.
Right, like what are those letters that are like hostage letters?
Yeah, it's just a lot of like
blackmail letters.
I can show it to you.
Okay.
I have them.
Okay.
Like this was the title screen, like how to respect your
this
coworker.
is great. Yeah, this is great.
Okay, and then so
I like that.
The first slide
Yeah.
was this.
Do you want me to pull it up?
I can send you.
I mean, I can pull up the Twitch stream if you want.
Well, he's showing me images
I see,
right
I see, I
now.
If you, I'm trying to think of what the quickest way to get these to you would be.
So if they're in the Discord, I guess.
I can put them in the Discord.
Yeah,
That's what I will do. Okay.
Yeah.
Watch it on the Discord. This was the first image. Okay, I'm putting this in Ravi's wholesale market. Take a look.
Wait.
Right.
Step 1: treat everyone, even the weaker genders, with the same
Courtesy.
Come on, it's 2023, you freaking morons.
Morans.
And there was just like just silence, you know, like
right.
just utter silence. And I don't think they'd ever seen anyone like say anything like this.
The weaker genders.
Right, and so yes, he's a Joe Rogan guy, and there was a video at the beginning that somebody made for me, and step 2: always comment on your coworkers' good performance and appearance. Love makes the world go round. Yeah. So he's like, he's a Gina Carano person, and so but like. So this was the tone and the vibe.
Yeah. And no one was laughing.
And I got a text from the guy. Well, here's the thing. I didn't hear anyone laugh
Right.
because you have to turn on to speak. Like,
Right.
it's push to talk. But when I went to go watch other people's point of views, like, some people really were laughing.
Yeah.
And some people were not. And I got a text.
Okay.
So he's like, "Hey, man, I think you got to tone it down. Like, I think you're making some people uncomfortable."
Really?
And it'd just be like, I don't know if you're trying to become a cop, if this is the way to go about it. I was like, totally, I hear you. But then, like...
Wait, you got a text in real life?
Yes.
Okay.
And this is a friend, and he's
Okay,
great,
okay.
and he's the one trying to, like, help push
yeah.
me. And so, I understand, and I think I have a point of view about it now, but I want to get you guys' point of view because I've talked to Will Neff about it. I talked to this guy Spaceboy, who's a big RPer.
I did watch the whole thing, Cass.
Oh, you watched the whole thing?
I watched
okay.
the whole thing.
I would love, as a comedian, I would love to hear your thoughts on it. Like, where are we in terms of, like, having to censor, or was I out of line? Where, and this is one, like, treat everyone with respect no matter what weird country they're from. And this, with me flipping off the Eiffel Tower.
Yeah.
I thought you would appreciate
That was pretty funny. Well, to me, the only reason I would watch GTA RP is if it was humor like this. And that's why, like, when I was, maybe in 2019, I used to watch it, and I watched Moon. And the reason I liked watching Moon was because every time he would start, he would come out of jail because he did something insane.
Right.
And he would be, like, chaotic. And to me, that's the reason I watch it as an audience member, is to see what kind of chaos and what kind of fucked up thing you could do in GTA RP.
Yes.
I'm not gonna watch a
see
real
interesting things.
Yeah, I don't want to watch someone pretend to be a cop and actually
or somebody like that works at a gas pump.
Right, I don't care for that.
But I respect that if you RP, if you're that kind of committed role player and you want to just do a job as real as it can be, I totally appreciate that. I'm just saying I don't think I can do that because I'm always trying to find.
But we're comedy people. Like, we try to make things funny and entertaining.
Yeah.
And I think there's an RP I guess culture that is taken really seriously.
Yes, which I'm learning every day.
Yeah, that I just won't. That's probably the reason why I can't get into RP, is probably because.
Oh, you and Case would be so good.
Oh, I would be amazing, but I'd get kicked out.
I had a question. Cass,
Yeah,
from
Case.
having seen it. So, like, there was a bit of a phenomenon in Chicago with improv, and improv, by the way, is one of the least cool things.
Right.
But there's still kind of cool kids in improv.
Yeah.
And in Chicago, that was sort of dictated by a lot of really random factors, just sort of a general perception. I'd have to imagine in the world of NoPixel, it's probably a little more like people who have big followings are just by their followings popular, right?
Yes.
So there's kind of like some innate social odd pecking order to that kind of stuff.
Totally.
And you need
that
buy-in.
plays into the not role play of it all.
Yes, because my feeling was like when I've had to do improv with people that were acting a little too cool or just didn't know me, so they weren't willing to, like, give me the sign off.
Yes.
Because it's like, I don't think it was, I thought the bit was totally fine. It's just they weren't giving you anything back, which to me is like...
Oh, what I got was like, hurry it up.
Yeah, it was like group scenes are only as good as the group is willing to play into it. So, like, I thought you were doing great, but I could imagine being like, oh, these people are being fucking kind of no fun, basically, was my take.
Yes.
Well, so why were they
I will tell you, though, some people did contact me out of character and were like, dude, that was so funny. But, like, my character can't laugh at that.
Right.
Like that. So I understand that. And there's been a couple, like, I think people like how big of a douche the character is.
Yeah.
But here's where I have landed on it, and I kind of agree with some of the more sensitive people. And I've and because Ashley streams right next to me, and Ashley's stream, she's cultivated a whole community of people, and they are in their own safe zone as compared to my chat and our safe zone.
Right.
Wait, guys,
we have different safe zones, and so
we
what
might have. Are we still live, guys?
Or
it still shows live. Oh no, it says F. Okay, hang on.
There's a lot of F's in chat.
Well,
It's
Chat,
still
how F's are those F's?
Let me see. Let
First
me
off,
refresh.
Fix the view of me.
it seems
It
like
still
it's,
says live here.
It does say we're live, but
there's some pauses.
it's so wobbly. I guess it must be the internet then, and not like your graphics card.
It does
No.
say unstable. It's going up and down. Lots of buffering. Okay.
We were so good for
We
our
were.
beautiful
We-
680p.
We were doing great.
No, guys, it's definitely not your internet, unfortunately for us. We're going to get an Ethernet cable next week, and then I assume none of this will be an issue.
Yeah, no, I think it'll be
We
fun.
appreciate you guys sort of bearing with us here.
I can stop and start the stream if we want that again.
No,
but
I think
just
it's.
don't know
I
what
think
that
the
would be.
internet's
As
just
long
gonna
as you
have to come
reconnect
back.
within 2 minutes, it still stays. It's buffering.
Back? Well,
Maybe if I hopped off I just want to be able to see the chat.
I guess the internet might just kind of bug in and out.
Yeah, I think it's.
We gotta return this Netgear thing we got.
It's struggling. Yeah.
I mean, if we're gonna, you just use an Ethernet.
Oh yeah, I'm
It's
gonna
just
return
$100
it.
out, for that
I mean,
doesn't
I'm
even work.
returning it. I was gonna return it tomorrow.
We should return it at the and pick up the Ethernet
Here,
cord.
Chad, I'll help smooth this over. For whenever things
Oh,
aren't
CB
working.
loves you. Thanks for the 5 gifted, brother.
Aw, CB.
Oh, you guys are gonna make me fucking.
Video pauses every 10 seconds. That is rough.
Okay.
Let's switch to the fee cam. That'll help.
Do you think so?
Yeah, this is the best shot, so it'll probably make the stream work.
Maybe. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I'll go on it and look at it too.
Also our internet is slow because for some reason all over at once I got CV loves you gifting 5 subs.
I saw that.
It looks like. I don't know. KP said you suck.
Of course. Imagine him saying a nice thing.
Dude. He always
really
says
nice
nice
to me.
things.
I actually
Yeah,
don't know
he
what
says
guys
the
mean.
nicest thing to me.
Yeah, he's like pretty cool to Fiona and I actually. It's like really nice.
It's almost like he's targeting me because of my race.
What, did you just wake up? Did you just wake up one day and you're like, I'm black now?
Oh, yeah, the day I was born.
Okay. Be careful, you're gonna poke your eye out with this fucking thing.
It sounds like it might be back to being less terrible.
Okay. Okay.
Anyway, Cass, you were saying you're being cyberbullied by NoPixel?
Well, no, that's not what I'm saying at all. I'm actually agreeing with certain people. I was saying because Ashley streams right next to me and she's cultivated a community that has a sort of ethos and we have our own, that I have to be, when I'm in these role plays and I'm on NoPixel, the one thing I haven't thought about is, because normally when you improvise or you're doing a scene or you're doing whatever, it's just you and that person typically. But now it's me and that person and that person's audience and their safe zone that they've created, and I have to be thoughtful about how I approach those characters, and before I really know who they are, like going off the deep end like Massimo kind of was.
Well, I have a question then. Could you create a group that has similar, I guess you still
like
interact with other...
Yeah, you can, and people do that. They get in gangs and they have cliques and friends.
Well, just more so like the group you interact with that you log
But you're always
into.
they want everyone to interact with everyone. They don't want you just to like only interact with you.
I see.
And so if you come across somebody that has like that's a little more sensitive or doesn't like the thing that you say, you have to sort of be conscientious of that.
Is there not just a server that's maybe more? That's not is NoPixel the only GTA RP server?
No, there are other ones. I honestly don't know how many other big ones there are. But the streamer of the year, I think, or the RPer of the year, wasn't even a NoPixel streamer, as far as I know. Yeah.
I mean, again, I really can't watch RP streams unless it's like what you're doing, or like what. Or like what Moon Moon was doing.
Well, you know what? I was talking to Peter Baroob, and I think it'd be fun for all of us. We'd have to figure out like the logistics of it, but how we can all play on a public server, and all just make characters and and not have to worry about trying to get on.
Yeah, I mean, I like the idea of public servers. I think it's the fact that people can kill you in GTA.
Yeah, it's cool. Microphone, thank you for the 5 sub, Microphone. Thank you guys. If you got a gifted sub from Microphone or Entity or Bry Westwood, give them a shout out and tell them thanks. I really appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much for supporting us.
I thought Kendall also, because she was watching along when I was watching it.
Yeah.
And she mentioned that just like political, like what I would not even consider political stuff on Twitch is like weirdly touchy. Like streamers are just very careful.
Well, they're
trying to be
but it's
non-political.
it's so funny that they're so worried about being political and stuff, but then they'll sexually harass women outside of it.
Well, every other day
not
a guy's going down for
But that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh, I'm so scared to get canceled, and then they just sexually assault a woman outside of it. So I'm just like, what are you really scared about?
I commented on a girl's appearance, I was like, "Hey, gorgeous," in Massimo, and she had a real problem with it.
She didn't like
And I was like, "Oh, you don't want me to call you gorgeous?" And she's like, "No, you shouldn't be commenting on my physical appearance." And I was like, "Am I talking to the character or the actor?" So I was like, "Oh, okay. Like I've got to watch it, because I do other characters and Junior, the other character I do, like wouldn't say something like that, but Massimo would." But now he's learning. He's reformed. He got a haircut. He's wearing a tie and a shirt. So I'm trying to use. This fucking guy.
That's the
This fucking
craziest
guy
noise
every
ever.
morning, 5 a.m., drives up the street, wakes both of us up, and he comes back home at 2:30. It's like he has squirrels that are in between the brake pad and the fucking wheel.
Like,
and
what
they're
is that?
screaming. I can't fucking figure it out. I want to run into the street and be like, take it to the mechanic.
Okay, did you guys hear that?
Yeah.
In
Brian
chat?
Westwood. Holy smokes! You guys came to play today.
These are all my daddies.
We're getting bombarded.
Thank
Orbit
you.
with
Thanks
all
for,
my daddies
thanks for
in
giving
chat.
Kassem a taste of Fiona's dad. But Bry's dropped some fatty
always
fatty
drops
sub bombs
some
on me
fatties.
before. That's 264. Thank you so much. If you just got a gifted sub from Bry Westwit or Microphone or Entity, CV loves you. Go give him a shout. Give him a hug. Kissies.
Yeah, no, I think like, bless you. Was that a
Case.
sneeze?
Yes.
It was a sneeze.
Oh.
So, did any part of you when you were watching that go like, ooh, or was it like, huh, I'm surprised that they would be offended by that?
No, I mean, I wasn't like, your content, I was not like, oh my god, I can't believe Cass went there.
Yeah.
Granted, I am like very used to you.
Yeah, so it's just people who might not know me.
I'm trying to think of a moment where I was like, Cass, you went too far.
I think, like, if anything,
Ovally is like every time I talk.
Well, obviously, yeah.
If anything, like, now having kind of a better understanding of RPing, not that I really do, but having, like, a more passing awareness of it,
Yeah.
I guess you might just have to kind of modulate where the shock value is for an audience like that. Because it's like when I used to perform on, like, cruise ships. You could shock people with the mildest shit.
Yeah.
But if I'm, in the middle of Chicago, like on a Saturday at midnight, then you have to say some pretty wild shit to shock people. So.
Yeah, that's a good point. I have learned to tone it way down, and I am also cognizant of the more friends I make in the server, the more comfortable I am to make certain jokes and things like that. But I will play it more safe and.
You're entering into a life that's. It's scary out there. Not everyone's like us.
I just think when you're role-playing cops...
in case you're making
really
my point.
careful.
You're making my point, because I'm like, you're role-playing cops,
You gotta make those cops look good, Cass.
I'm just
They're
like,
good people.
I'm just like, again, it's like, ooh, I don't want to be political and do anything and get canceled and stuff. And then they're like mass marketing fucking crypto to 13-year-olds,
Yeah.
So I'm just like, what are you?
Cass, roleplay police officer, but don't be political.
Yeah.
Just go kill a bunch of drug dealers.
Role play
Don't
a
be
police
political.
officer, but please don't be political.
And you know what's funny is like, just like in the real world, in the game, the cops are some of the biggest. It's a legalized gang. Like there's corrupt cops,
Right.
All kinds of shit that they do. It's so funny that that's sort of like default human nature is to abuse places of power. Positions of power. Thanks you guys for saying the nice stuff, and thanks CV loves you for gifting Medina 420. Smoke them if you got them.
But it's all just it's all supposed to be like a joke. It's satire. It's supposed to. You're making a commentary on the police culture.
Yeah.
And
to me, Massimo Gossamer, a Joe Rogan loving Andrew Tate guy, is the type of guy that would want to be a cop.
Exactly. And to me, I think if you're offended by that, I think one, you really don't understand the message, and two, maybe you kind of feel offended by it because you might feel like you might be that guy. You know what I mean? I don't know. I just don't.
And part of me is like I'm a little snobby when people that aren't comedy people like talk down to me in that way, you know what I mean? And I'm like, well, I don't really take I am taking what they have to say with like I have to hear this person, I have to understand what they're saying. But if somebody really had a problem to me and they were just like an RP person who's never done like had any stage time or any like sort of performed anywhere or done comedy on like a level like we have, it's like and that sounds like I sound like such an egotist, but
no, they need to know, guys.
They need to know that this isn't like my first day out there, and we've made jokes and we kind of know what we're doing, but I hear it. I hear all the feedback, and I'm gonna tone it down. I am learning to be less of a boomer.
I also do think there's just this weird thing where I've noticed where streamers are super terrified of getting canceled. Like they're quite literally that is the worst thing that could happen to them ever. And so they're so scared. They're so scared to hit it. And actually sometimes I saw it with Will, because we would say some things and he'd be like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yeah,
and
I did notice that.
It's like, okay.
But because Will's knows exactly how Twitch
his
reacts.
antenna's up.
Will's humor is on point, but he knows what works
how
on
Twitch is gonna react.
And I didn't understand it at the time when we first met him.
At my core, I resent that idea of like, don't make it political. To me, that is just such an insane.
I think it's such an excuse.
Well, and also just like
I feel the same way.
It basically, culture and politics at this point are kind of inseparable from each other. If you take something politically, guys, did we go broke? Are we back?
I think it's so fun.
Permanent F?
Give it a. Are we back?
Oh, we're
it
back.
says no. We're back.
We're back.
Let me see if I can find it on my phone.
It looks back. It looks like we're back.
Back and gone. Oh no! I'm still seeing the chat. Back. Refresh, guys. Refresh.
Let me see if I can.
It's
it's weird that it's not even telling me that you're on.
It's like going in and out.
Drop frames. Yeah, it says we're dropping frames.
Okay. Well, should we just finish up the VOD at least, and then we can maybe go into the Patreon?
Yeah.
Let me see if I.
That's right. The T4 YouTube commentators. We went woke, and then because of that, henceforth, we went broke.
Which is really trying to tell us something about all this political discussion.
Yeah. Well,
yeah, I appreciated everyone's point of view about it.
Yeah, but you're gonna get a very biased.
Well, I understand that, but also I do think that we're mostly right. And
I do think we're correct.
I do think we're mostly right. However, it's really not up to us.
I don't think we've ever been wrong.
I've never been wrong.
I think the reason it's also interesting to me is like I think you're totally right to perform in whatever way you want to actually express yourself with Cass, and I wasn't offended, but it kind of doesn't ultimately matter if it like fucks with your ability to whatever be on RP and like know people. Yeah. So you kind of have to learn where the limit is anyway, even if you're in the right for pushing it.
Yes, I think if I do like become more of like a known person on the server where people expect a certain type of thing or know that this guy's doing this kind of thing, I think it'll be easier for me to push it. I'm still so fresh, and a lot of these people just have no idea. I've never heard, and which is fine, like totally understandable. But like I can see how not knowing who I am and then seeing my brand of humor could be too aggressive for someone.
Yeah,
so,
and I can understand that, and I guess it's you kind of just have to decide for yourself if that's something you want to.
But you know, there was a part of me that was like, well, do I really want to try and be a cop if this is what it's like? The only thing the thing I'm doing now is like, it doesn't matter if I'm a cop or trying to be a cop, as long as there's stuff to role play in between. You know, like
right.
It's fun for me right now to have cut my hair and like try and clean up my act and like pretend to have gone clean.
Yeah.
Because that's something to role play. People being angry at my character is something to role play.
Yeah.
I don't think I lose any sleep about it, but I am talking about it a lot because I want to know if A, I'm out of line, or B, just like it's fun to talk about. It's something to chat about.
Yeah, I mean that's to me that's the only way I can watch GTA RP is if it's funny. And
yeah, like when XQC I think started on NoPixel, like he was doing some pretty wild stuff. He got banned a couple times, but they always bring him back.
I mean,
because
to me,
it brings a lot of attention and it's kind of refreshing.
To me, I am watching to hoping they get banned. Like, that's the whole fun of it, is watching how much can they push the limit.
That's why we like car chases.
Well, that's real life,
How far
and
can they
people
push
die.
it?
Well, but that's real death.
How about
that's
exiting
them,
the car at
it's
45
them,
miles an hour?
That's them dying.
Yeah.
That was full death.
That was.
So I don't know about that.
I've showed titties on my stream and someone dying, and so far I'm okay.
Oh, dude,
We've shown
we've
so
shown.
many like, dicks and tits.
You showed dicks and tits?
We've shown a couple
many
dicks, straight up
times.
dicks,
I mean,
unfortunately.
full blown like slurs.
But we've shown a lot of slurs.
A lot of slurs, and then like blackface.
Follow us on Patreon. Patreon.com/thecream_team. Follow us on Twitter. Twitter.com/thecreamies.